So what is going on, guys? This is Sam here, and welcome to what I hope to be part of a series where I'm going to be playing through Metroid games. I don't know how effective this series is going to be, but I'm just going to play through them. I'm going to go ahead and start. This is Metroid for the NES. This is no mods, no nothing. We're just playing the game. And, I have beaten this game before, but it is not an easy game to beat. So, we're gonna see how well I do. So, just like in any, like, Zeb's Adventure, you head left to get the waterfall there. In this beginning section here, you want to get as much energy as you can, since you start with only 30 energy for some reason. You gotta be careful not to get hit by these, guys. Just move forward. This game is a very, I don't want to say unfair game. It's just, a lot of the stuff this game does feels kind of cheap. So you gotta be careful. Not to let the game cheese you. These guys, for some reason, every time you jump, they go back up to the ceiling for some reason. Ow. And until you jump, they just stay on the ground. I'm trying to get it through this door here. There we go. The game will be hard until I collect a certain upgrade. There's one particular upgrade that I'm hoping to get as early as possible, and when I get it, it'll make the game pretty much trivial. But until I get it, the game's gonna be pretty difficult. I know people can speedrun this game within hours, and I cannot. This is one of the few Metroid games that I don't consider myself to be pretty good at. I've played and beaten it, but man. Okay. So you head to this door here. Another element of this game that makes this game rather annoyingly irritating to play is there's no map. So if you don't know where you're going, or if you got lost, good luck finding the way back. We're entering a section here where these enemies can be killed, but the better decision is just to tank some damage and go through. I'm actually having some very good energy drops. So this is the first, aside from Morph Ball, first upgrade. Gives you missiles, limited ammunition, but they're very, very powerful. I'd be using them against these enemies, except the fact that I need them to open some doors. And I can only hold 5 missiles right now, and enemies drop missiles at a very low rate in this game. Oh, that's cheap. Don't know if you noticed there, but when I walked through the door, the enemy's collision was just barely close enough to me that it actually hit me. And it hurt me. Which is stupid. I say I have a low missile drop, and then they immediately drop some missiles. Oh, and some more missiles. I need energy, not missiles. Alright, we go back through this door here. And then we go up. This is the first, like, item room in the game. A room dedicated specifically to holding a major upgrade. Now, Ow. Owie. Yeah. Oh, these guys are gonna hit me. No. Okay, we're good. Bizarrely, enemies can hit you through a door transition. So that was a long beam. Lets my shots go until they either hit a wall, the edge of the screen, or an enemy. Which is very good for taking out these guys that like to cling to the ceiling. And those guys, the purple guys, tend to drop large energies, which I think give 30 energy. Oh, that guy just dropped. Okay, so it's 20 energy, not 30. But still, you know, 20 extra health is certainly nice. Alright, so we're going to keep going up, because there's some more items I want to pick up here. Missiles, because I'm going to need them. There's more doors I got to open with missiles. Wow. Okay, I've never seen that happen before. Okay, never mind. We're going the wrong way. That's the path to the final area. We can't go there yet. There's 2 bosses we gotta beat before we can go that way. I mean, technically you can head that way, but you get stuck in like a death pit and you just die. So, that's lovely. We want to head up from here. We get our first health upgrade up here, which is going to be very nice. I remember playing this game a while ago and being like, I suck at this game. What is this game wanting me to do? Where do I go? These are zoomers, I think? Oh no, these are waivers. And they are very annoying. Fortunately, their movement patterns are fairly predictable. Oh wait, I think I need bombs to go through here. I forgot I need bombs. Okay. We're not heading this way yet. Can you tell it's been a while since I played the NES Metroid game? I do know where to go to get bombs. Ow. Yeah, in these vertical rooms, you can just hold right as you're going down, and you basically just fall down until you reach a door. These waivers like to get stuck underneath the platforms, but if they don't, you can still hit them pretty effectively. Worth it. I still got energy back. Here's a room. That's an interesting room we may be returning to later. Here's an interesting fact. You notice how there's 2 zeros in front of the 5 on my missile count? That's because once you reach the end of the game, you're able to hold 250, I believe 255 missiles? Maybe just 250? But 150 of those missiles cannot be found out in the world. If you want to increase the maximum number of missiles you have, there's two options for you. One, you can either find another missile tank to increase your max by 5, or you can beat one of the 2 bosses. Each boss gives you an extra 75 missiles that you can carry. Here's the first health upgrade. To my knowledge, this is the only Metroid game that does this, with bosses dropping missiles for you to carry, maximum missile carrying capacity. And I think the reason they did that was because they just ran out of places to put missile tanks, and they didn't want you to be playing the game with a maximum of only 100 missiles. Because that would make the final boss sort of annoyingly hard. Alright, so we need to head down a bit here. No, we need to go up. I forget the map layout. Ooh, that stutter. So here. Give me that energy. I'm trying to stay as high on energy as I can. And by high, I'm not talking about drugs. Ow, you jerk. These purple, bug thingies, they hurt a lot. But bombs... Bombs let you leave little tiny bombs that destroy blocks while you're in warfare. So that's how you get around things. Now we're gonna head... I got the health, why not? We're gonna head to Norfair and get a couple major upgrades that'll really help. And if I can get the right path, and if I can remember where I'm going, I can probably get that upgrade I was talking about earlier. Probably. The thing about the early Metroid game, a lot of these upgrades are not blocked by other upgrades like they are in other renditions of Metroid. A lot of these upgrades can be acquired completely out of order. And I'm not even sure if the developers intended for you to have the order that a lot of people say that there is. Another interesting thing worth noting is that here in the 8-bit game, you can only have 3 beam shots on screen at a time. Which is interesting. Now, on my channel right now, though, you can also see some other Metroid stuff I've done. Well, specifically, like, there was an attempt at a playthrough for Super Metroid, over a year ago now. And I stopped that one due to technical difficulties, which I really hope don't happen again on this series. But I just hope everything turns out alright. That's all I can say. I also did a speedrun of Super Metroid, where I got all of the items and beat it, I think in like 3 hours and a few minutes. 3 hours and change. Which I think is a decent time. I don't think I really fit on the leaderboards for like fastest times, but that's a decent time. At least in my book, that's a decent time. Considering the fact that when I first played that game, it took me like weeks to even get to the end, and I didn't have all the items. Getting all the items and beating the game within 3 hours, well, within 4 hours, let's be honest. It was 3 hours and some change, so I didn't beat it within 3 hours. But the video's up there on my channel for you to look at. Whoa, did you see that? Samus appeared on the right side of the screen as she entered through the left door for some reason. Alright, so now we're in Norfair. And here's a perfect opportunity for me to talk about an interesting element of this game. Namely that this game is a game that doesn't use a save system. I guess if you're playing the Famicom version of the game, you do have a save system. Get out of the lava. Oh, we're not able to jump high enough to get out of the lava. I see. I see how this is. There we go. This game doesn't have a save system. That means every time you die, you get a password, and then you restart from the, from the last from the starting elevator in the area you were in. So if I died back up in Brinstar, it would start me at the beginning of the game. Fortunately, I'd keep all my upgrades, but... Get out of the... Why are you doing that? Anyway, I'd keep all my upgrades, but I'd start back at 30 energy, and strangely enough, I keep the same missile count that I had when I died. Here's an area where I can't... Can I? I think I actually can. Wait, what? Oh yeah, this is where I can't. Oh, I'd either have to have Ice Beam or an upgrade that I'm about to try and collect. Ow. I already spent an energy tank. Thank you. Actually, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, this looks like a dead end here. Again, you can see Samus walking through the right side. Alright, it's right here. So this looks like a dead end, but you can use more pole bombs here to go through the floor. There's a lot of segments of this game where you're just using morph ball bombs to go through floors and ceilings. And this is the room I wanted to go to. I'm gonna go ahead and equip missiles. Because it's another item room. This is high jump boots. As the name might imply, it lets you jump higher. But what's more is if you go behind the high jump boots, there's a whole section behind the high jump boots. And this room here immediately puts your high jump boot skill to the test. Also, this very annoying ball of whatever this is supposed to be. Give me that. I actually think, yeah, I'd need Ice Beam. So I'm not going this way yet. Thank you! That enemy knocked me into the hole. But, with high jump boots, I can access a whole bunch of other places easier than I could before. So we're gonna actually leave this section here and head up, get out of the lava, and head back on ourselves. Okay. I'm actually getting really low on energy. I may have to grind up for energy. Fortunately, all the blocks that can be destroyed by bombs can also be destroyed by your beams, so you just shoot out the blocks and then keep moving. So we're gonna head back on ourselves a lot here. At the very beginning of the Norfair. And hopefully not die along the way. But it's not the end of the world if we die, because we'll lose 7 energy from where I'm standing now, and just head back to our destination. Oh. Now we're actually going to gain energy if we die. I'm going to try and not die, if I can help it. I need to get as much energy back as I can. I also need to get missiles, because, again, I need them to open certain doors! Alright. So we're gonna head left now. That guy's annoying. These guys will, like, randomly shoot out fireballs. For some reason, not all of them do it. I don't know why. We're gonna get our second missile tank here, if I can avoid the lava for 2 seconds. Which is going to really help with opening doors. Looks like a dead end, but lo and behold, You can morph ball and bomb through the wall. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of sections like this where you just are literally just using morph ball bombs to go through a wall. No! Okay, the door closed behind me. Okay, we're gonna head down here. I think we're heading the right way. I think I may have missed that. I may have missed my turn. Hang on. I'm gonna end up getting myself killed by doing this right now. Ow. There we go. I think... No, actually I couldn't have missed my turn. And that's definitely not the right spot. There's a spot somewhere around here where I'm gonna need to shoot out the ceiling. And I'm hoping I can reach it without dying first. Ow. Need to shoot out the floor there. Another missile tank. Very helpful. And you can see why some people can easily get lost in here, because the level layout between certain rooms is almost exactly the same. Come on. I guess you can't go through this wall. I thought for certain you could. Alright. I could just end my own life here. I am down to like 10 energy. I know I said I wouldn't die intentionally, but there's your password. And it starts me here at the beginning of Norfair before. I'm trying to remember though, it might have been past... Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Let me check something real quick. Alright, so, I realized I'm doing things stupid. Not completely stupid. I did get high jump. I did get 2 missile tanks. It was not a wasted trip. But I do need to get, I do need at least 1 item from Brinstar here. And while I'm here, I might as well get another item that's going to be very helpful. Let me get back without dying, please. Thank you for the missiles. Really could use the energy though. Really going for the knee. Come on. Ah! You know, I really suck at this game. Okay, well, we're back at the beginning of Brinstar anyway. So I can go ahead and get those upgrades. Hopefully without dying this time. That's a very hectic room. And navigating that room backwards is even worse. I could go down from here right now with bombs, but I'm not going to, because that's a suicide quest at this point in the game. The area known as Kraid's lair, or Brinstar Depths, depending on how you want to name it, it's dangerous. It will kill you. Also, little fun fact. Energy tank there that I can't reach. So we're gonna head up, like as if we're heading to Norfair. We're gonna take a different turn before we reach the Norfair elevator. High jump boots really do help getting around faster. So let you jump higher, as the name might imply, and as I already explained. But it just... It's not until you actually start jumping these platforms that were annoying before that you realize just how helpful the high jump boots are. They let you jump really high compared to your original default jump height. So I'm gonna head through this door. Then we're gonna go through this door. And then we're gonna head right. Why are we heading back towards bombs? Because there's an upgrade that I sort of intentionally skipped because I never really use it for much, but it turns out I actually do require it to get the item that I want to get. So, unless I want to damage boost through certain rooms in Norfair that are already hard enough, we're gonna go and get this item. And I can't remember if it's this particular room that leads to the item, or if it's the other room that looks just like this one. It's hard to tell. So let me get this waiver out of the way. Alright, so if you bomb the floor here, somewhere, there it is. Nope, wrong room. And good luck me ever getting out of this room. It's at this point where I just screaming to myself, just reset. I'm just gonna kill myself. And we're back. Okay, don't go down that pit this time. It's the other pit. I always get those two mixed up. I can never remember if it's the first pit or the second pit. It's the second pit. It's this pit that I need to bomb my way into. This one is not a death pit. This one's actually a very important item upgrade pit. Ow, that's cheap. Okay. Ice Beam. Freezes enemies that are shot with your beam. So now we have to go all the way back to Norfair and take that path I couldn't take past the high jump boots. Upside is, I only need to shoot an enemy once to freeze it in place, and it doesn't hurt me to step on it. So I can use the enemies as platforms, including these rippers here. High jump boots let you get out of there with ease. If you don't have high jump boots, it is still possible to get out of there without dying. You just sort of have to time your jump so that the block reappears as you're going through it. As it sort of gets stuck in the block and you can jump out of it. And here's an example of how you can use enemies as platforms after you freeze them. So there you have that. But before we head to Norfair, just because of how much damage I'm taking everywhere I go, which is a lot, I'm gonna go get another upgrade here. Grin Star. That's going to be very, very helpful. Also delightfully helpful. The downside of the Ice Beam is it makes your shots deal like less damage or something. Like it takes a lot more shots to kill something for some reason. So now we're gonna head up to this place over here that we couldn't get through before because we didn't have bombs, and I didn't come back here Namely because, while I could have gotten this upgrade without high jump and ice beam, it certainly does help to have high jump and ice beam. It helps a lot. Alright, so now we head this way. You. Try and not die right before we reach the upgrade. Alright, so this waiver... This one particular waiver, bane of my existence sometimes. This room, there's a jump that you need to make. And the waiver helps with making the jump. Oh, come on. But, if you have high jump, you can make the jump without needing the waiver. But if you get that waiver up there, and then you freeze it and use it as a platform, you can reach this upgrade without ice beam. Or without high jump boots. You're intended to get this upgrade using high jump boots. But you can get it with just ice beam. Which means that yes, you can get this upgrade before you ever touch Norfair. This is Varya suit. It changes Samus's color scheme a little bit, but also makes it to where Samus takes half damage. Isn't that lovely? Give me that energy, I need that. Take some missiles on. Excuse me, or is this guy only heading left? I'll take the energy. Again, I'll take the energy. Alright. Hey, we're pretty full up on energy. Now I get to bomb my way slowly through this floor to get back down. Hey, upside is there's another upgrade over here that's going to be very helpful. If I'm remembering correctly. I might not be remembering correctly. No, I mean, that's nice. I'll always take an extra missile tank if it's put out right in front of me. But I thought I remember seeing something else. I believe if you shoot out the ceiling here and go right... There's a section here, see right there? Bomb jump. If you successfully time your bomb jump just right. Go through the wall, and this is the item I was talking about. Another energy tank! Can you just stop? Thank you! Now we can hold 299 energy. Interestingly enough, you can hold 6 energy tanks in this game. There are a lot more than 6 energy tanks located on the map. This game did a lot of things that I don't understand why they did them, but they were just features, and Metroid really hasn't done them again since, like having more energy tanks in the map than Samus can hold. If you've got 6 energy tanks and you pick up another one, all it does is refill your energy. To be fair, I think the second game did that too. I don't understand why they did that. I guess it does mean that even if you're not 100% completionist, you still can easily reach max health. Unlike in the other games where if you wanted to reach max health, you had to find all of the energy tanks. I suppose, though, being able to hold more energy is better than just getting a full heal. Plus, in all of these games, whenever you pick up an energy tank, it fully heals you anyway, as well as increasing your maximum capacity. So, anyway, with Varia Suit and 2 energy tanks on our side, should be all good to go get that upgrade in Norfair that I really, really want. We also have Ice Beam too, which, I mean, it's nice. It lets you climb enemies as platforms. But we're going to replace it with an upgrade in Norfair as well. That's going to be even better. Ow. Again, while you're watching, whenever I go through a door transition or a room transition to the right, where I'm entering the room from the left, look on the far right-hand side of the screen and you'll see something kind of funky. Don't know if it's happening every time, I haven't been paying attention, but every time I've looked, it has happened, and it is hilarious. I don't know why it's happening, but it is happening. One of the other things that this game did that was a bit weird was just how much knockback enemies have on Samus. She gets hit in this game, she goes flying backwards. I don't think the other games have such a heavy knockback. I think it's mostly due to also, like, the floaty fall. You just fall really slow in this game. It's like Samus is on the moon or something. Alright, so we're gonna head right. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore you because you're a pain in the butt to kill. Give me some energy. Energy! As much as I might complain about where they put items in this particular game compared to the other games, some of the item locations in other games are literally just like, oh, we're gonna hide an item behind a rock. And nobody will know the difference. At least here they have the decency to hide them in obvious places, on pedestals everywhere. interesting thing is that with item doors, you know, like any red door in the game that you have to break open with missiles, they never close again. In other Metroid games, they will close again, but they will be blue when they close. I don't know if, like, the... Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Hurdle 1. Done. Ow. 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 There we go. There we go. Here's a tricky jump. You just have to be very careful not to fall. And there! We're entering the midsection of Norfair. Enemies here are going to be tougher, they're going to do more damage, they're going to be harder to kill. You know, your generic definitions of tougher. They're also going to have more complex patterns, like those balls of plasma or whatever. But we're going to head right up here and get a very, very useful item. You shoot out the ceiling here. And then you just go left. It's an item room. I wonder what it could be here. Hidden in the ceiling of a random room in Norfair. Ow! Well, let's see. Ooh, what's that? This is Screw Attack. The most broken upgrade in the game. This makes it to where any enemy that you spin into gets destroyed instantly. Which means all those enemies in tight rooms that were hard to hit because they were in a stupid spot, you can just jump into and it kills them way faster than your beam can. Another one, I think if I go down from here, I may have to go around. But I believe below this room there's another upgrade that's excessively useful. A downside to the Screw Attack is that Samus stops spinning once she reaches an elevation that's below where she started jumping for some reason. So if you jump off of a high platform, you're not going to spin for very long. Because as soon as you go below where you jumped, Samus stops spinning for some reason. Like right here. Stop spinning. I don't know why they did that. But it's still very broken to just be able to spin through everything that could possibly threaten you and kill it instantly just by spinning into it. It might be the floor here. Okay. Oh yeah, you could have gone just down from there. Okay. Then you head right here. My memory is betraying me. This is one of the more interesting platforming rooms. You have a bunch of small platforms, you got enemies shooting at you. You got enemies jumping out of the lava. Another thing is that even if the enemy can't be destroyed by Screw Attack, the Screw Attack makes you invulnerable to almost anything that could touch you that would hurt you. So, you go through this wall that's an obvious decoy wall. At this point, if you run into a bubble wall at this point in the game and you don't try bombing it, what is wrong with you? Alright, so this looks like a dead-end room, but right below the door, there's some bomb blocks you can break, and this lava is fake, by the way. You can just go through it. Unfortunately, screw attack cannot be used to destroy those one block tall enemies. Okay, for some reason I just kept going. Hey! Hey! Jerk. Jerk. The other thing is, for some reason, Samus can't pick up energy while she's got iframes for some reason. Oh, I guess I spoiled Samus's gender. Oh well. It's not a surprise to anybody who's ever played any of these games. Alright. I'm trying to remember here, though. There we go. See, this is where the game tries tricking you. You think, oh, this looked like a dead. Oh, I guess it is a dead end. The game tricked me. I see how you do. I see how you do. Ow, jerk. I can see that space above the room. Hang on just one second. Alright. I know where I went wrong. Again, it's me recalling the map from memory, and I go the wrong way. So... Now you might think, how do we get back to that fake bubble wall? Well, there's actually two paths through the bubble wall. You can just take the upper path on the way back. Yeah, the game's not that heartless that it would literally get you stuck in a place where you can't get out, right? Yeah, right. So we're gonna head back now. It still was worth heading this way because I got an extra energy tank. Believe me when I say I'm gonna need as many of them as I can get my hands on. So, instead of heading to the right here, or up or down, we just keep going to the left. And if I remember correctly, this lava is also fake. And you can bomb your way through it. There's gonna be a hole somewhere around here. There it is. Warfare's tricky like that. They have a lot of like hidden secrets like that that are exactly like that. Also, for some reason, if you have iframes, your screw attack no longer actually deals damage for some reason. I was gonna show off a tricky little interesting, I'm not sure if it's a bug or a gameplay element, but like if you roll off of a platform while morphed, and then you unmorph and jump at the same time, the game just sort of lets you jump again, and I don't know if the developers intended for you to do that. I can't see. My iframes are just making my character turn invisible. I don't know if that's what it's going to look like on the recording, but, yeah, I can't see where I'm going. So we take this path here, and now we go to the secret floor. An item room! Where we'll get the other part of a very powerful weapon combo set. And then we'll be ready to start taking on bosses. This is the Wave Beam. It shoots through walls, but more importantly, it does way more damage than... Ow. Jerk. It does way more damage than the Ice Beam. And it goes up and down, so it can hit short enemies, too. Which is lovely. It's delightful. I don't know if there's actually anything back here. Can you go through the wall? No. You can sort of see the room next to you, but... Oh yeah, sure, that block can appear and not damage me, but every other time a block appears on top of me, it hurts. Yes, that makes sense. Alright, we're actually gonna do things... Actually gonna do things in reverse order this time. The intended path is for you to go collect a few upgrades. I don't know if the developers intended for you to find Screw Attack or Wave Beam, but you're supposed to go and collect a few upgrades, maybe get the warrior suit, and then head to Kraid Slayer in Brinstar. And that's the path that I showed you earlier that I said was basically suicide. These blocks can't be destroyed for some reason. Okay, they can now. Okay. Makes sense. Okay, these blocks can't be destroyed right now. Is it just... I think it's that you can only destroy a certain number of blocks on the screen. That's fascinating. I never noticed that. I think this path may lead to another energy tank. I mean, I'll take it. But I think it also leads down to, yeah, there we go again. I can't destroy these blocks till the other ones reform. Oh, come on. Stop shooting fireballs at me. Oh, come on! I might as well have just come underneath. You kidding me? Alright, there we go. I got something. This path was not a waste of time. I'm thinking this is actually dead. Hang on. Alright, so I figured out where I was going wrong, but unfortunately, that's all the time I have for this particular video. I actually recorded way too long. I wanted to make these 30-minute videos, and this is already almost an hour. So I don't know, like, if I'm going to be able to cut content here so that I can actually fit it within the 30-minute time frame or whatever. But, I've been recording too long, so I'm gonna cut the recording here, and I'll see you in part 2. Goodbye.